It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Niners and the Vikings. All that and more coming up next.
It's one of the NFL's newest venues, but it's already earned a reputation as one of its best. This is US Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Hi again, everybody. Brock Ewart and Kate Scott with you up in the booth. And Brock, we have a very intriguing matchup of quarterbacks ahead in this contest today.
This is going to be so good, so entertaining because these QBs are so talented, both of them. They don't need any more of an incentive than this because after the game, you know they love to meet up at midfield, right? Well, one of them is going to be making that hard, begrudging handshake with the cameras on. The other, he's going to wear a big smile because he knows what it takes to beat the QB on the other side.
Will Reichert has it all teed up. And off we go from Minneapolis. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. This return makes it up to the 25. So here come the 49ers for their opening drive. And bringing them out, you cannot call him irrelevant ever again. Took his team to the Super Bowl last year. It's Brock Purdy.
You know, Kate, people won't stop recognizing Brock Purdy as Mr. Irrelevant right at first, but they better start recognizing his game. He shed that label of his draft status to me long ago. He proved there is no fluke to his talent. He knows how to see it, how to feel it, how to deliver it, and most importantly, he knows how to elevate the people around him.
Escapes the pocket. Oh, he loses the football. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. Wow, that was fast. Might be time to take a step back, and we just started this game. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths. Very first snap, and he nearly gave it away. That could have mentally taken them out of this game.
Yeah, for the player, a little bit easier to respond. For the coaches on the sidelines, that drives them crazy to see the ball on the ground. And we know how precious this ball is in this game. They'll take care of it.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Got him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense.
You know what? Everybody on the field is going to make mistakes. The key is to clean that up as quickly as he can. Ball carrier loses possession, but he doesn't panic and lose composure. Instead, well, he hops on the ball and he saves the day.
Fielded just beyond his 40. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. So here come the Vikings, taking the field for their first drive of the game. And we'll take a glance at their 7th-year QB.
If we had asked Sam Darnold, coming out of USC as the 3rd overall pick in the draft, to write the story of his career, I don't think he would have written some of these chapters. But in the end, it makes you tougher. It makes you grittier. And playing quarterback in the NFL is a lot about that. Your ability to just withstand adversity and to continue to get up time after time after time. And Sam Darnold has shown that kind of perseverance.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. First carry here for Aaron Jones. There he goes on the right side. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Brings in the kick at the 9. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. San Francisco headed out for its 2nd possession of the game. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offset.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Rolling left, behind some... Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. From the gun is Purdy. Stays in the... Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down.
Yeah, this defense is seeing a vulnerable offense right now, an offense that can't protect itself. First and foremost, before you do anything else, you've got to make sure you account for everybody. And right now, this defender, well, he's taking this game over.
The return begins on their side of midfield. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. 58 yards on the punt there. And it's going to be Vikings football. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They're going play action. Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Counter play, Jones. And he's brought down for a loss. We will not get another play in here. That's going to do it for quarter number 1. Neither side separating much so far. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. We're ready now for the second quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. Third and long for him here. Offense is out there and ready to get things going again. And they make this stop, we're going to say, about the 37-yard line. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Darnold now to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson, and it's going to be second down. Running back, motioning right. Second and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative.
He's got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Minnesota. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Reichert on for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings double their lead to 14. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Samuel now to return it. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. So here come the 49ers on offense. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Pretty throwing here on first. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, that didn't take long, Brock. One play, and they're back out there.
Well, that's how a defense can make you awfully happy as an offensive player, especially when you screw it up and you fumble. The defense picks up that offense and puts them right back on the field.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Throwing now, following the turnover. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Did this defense ever need that or what? Just a step in some kind of right direction. Hopefully now they can build on that sack and claw their way back from this pretty slow start.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd and just 2 to go. Darnold. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with a decision to make on 4th and short. Smith able to put it through. And this one is center chains. Couldn't have hit that much better.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
He'll take this at the 10. He stopped on the return at the 27. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a 1st down off this defense just yet. Purdy on 1st down. Hauled in left side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Purdy to throw it. Caught by Deebo Samuel. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Jonathan Bullard with the stop. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. And it's the 49ers facing 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Nabs along that sideline. Samuel will head out of bounds after a small gain. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. To throw again. It's Purdy. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line.
Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. The defensive miscue keeps him out there, and now they've got to defend a 1st and 10. They'll run here following the penalty. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Working quickly here. From the 45 on 2nd down. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
He's on the... Wow, it's free again! It's picked out by the Vikings, going the other way! And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. Forced out to his right. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 8 yards to go. Well, let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now Darnold. Brought in inside the 20. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings get more points to end a lopsided first half. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. Being well prepared. And executing at a high level.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Chooses to bring this one out. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
Looking to throw. That's taken in by Samuel. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From the right hash, this is going to be a 51-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we've reached halftime in Minneapolis, with the Vikings out in front at the break. The call came in before the teams even hit the locker rooms. We're skipping halftime. We're starting the third quarter right away. Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Ty Chandler to return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Here's the Minnesota offense headed out to start this third quarter. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, his big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And he drives it towards the other end of the field. This is taken at the 44. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the return. And the 49... They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this to Samuel. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
First down from the red zone. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
A couple of my favorite nicknames, Kate, over the last decade in football. The Legion of Boom, obviously, out in Seattle. But how about the no-fly zone that was cooking in Denver? That right there, that is a no-fly zone.
And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here he is on third and long. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
What an excellent job there by the defense. Once he gets out on the move, to be able to corral and contain him and not give up any yards. So often a unit can't keep that contained, and a play like that will go for a big gain. They spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Chandler now on the return. Tackle made as the return gets it out to the 32. The Vikings taking the field on offense. They are in great shape here as we wind down this third quarter. They've got a 3-score lead. Another that could put this just too far out of reach. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Play action on first down. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So it's second down coming up. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers twist the knife after that interception. Wow, they took it all the way back to the 20.
Actually.
Stopped. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Running back sent in motion. First down throw by Purdy. Buying some time left. And this one's dropped for what would have been a...
You only get so many chances to make this type of play for your team. Boy, you'd love to see him come through there.
Back to the air on second. Purdy. Into the hands of Samuel, complete. And he's able to get this down to the 13. All plays on the table here for third and 3. Samuel comes in motion left. Third and short, here's Purdy. Flush down out to his left. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's not quite... Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They're going to try with the wideout. And he takes this down close, up to the 3. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's second and goal. They kick the running back in motion. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers make it an 11-point ball game.
49ers 13.
Out to kick it away. Here's Moody. Chandler now on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Minnesota offense ready to set up shop again. And they're already up by 2 scores, Brock, but another one here would really put this one out of reach. So good field position to start with for the Vikings this drive. 1st and 10. Finds him over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They pick up 20 yards there. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They go play action on 1st. Fits it through the middle. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. And he's brought down after getting this to the 17 into the red zone. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. 3rd down, 1 yard to go. Here's Darnold to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Will Reichard now to try the Vikings field goal. He hit his 1st one. His 2nd one's coming from inside of 40. Smith able to put it through. And that extends their lead to 14.
That kick, well, it throws a roadblock up on some of the remaining avenues to get back in this game and really leaves only 1 remaining. It's going to take 2 touchdowns if they want a shot at it. And we know those odds, they're getting pretty long.
And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. The 49ers find themselves in a great spot to start this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. Still fighting forward. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers now within 1 score in the 4th. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop.
The kicker gets it. Oh, looks like he's going to throw it. Got it inside the 10. And he won't. The end zone, so their first 2-point try of the afternoon comes up empty.
You know, that's a call you might see in the college game, but it's pretty dead and gone from the NFL, and for good reason. Even catching them off guard, the chance for success, extremely low.
The Vikings and Sam Darnold heading out for their next shot on offense. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Throwing here, Darnold. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time, 1:55 to go. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at 4th down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Hey, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves.
Oh, and it's a fake. Punter with the football. And they don't come through on the fake as the pass falls incomplete. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. To throw. Cut by Jennings. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. There he goes, right sideline. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. I don't know about you, Brock, but I can almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, well, 30, 40 yards into his return, and then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
What a return to add to that list.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Samuel now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The San Francisco offense headed out to take over. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick 6. Need short memories here as they head back out. They're out and set, 1st and 10. After the pick, Purdy back to the air. That's brought in by Jennings. And he's tackled for a short gain. Here he is to throw. Here's pressure, and he's dropped by the Vikings. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. Still 1 more in their pocket to use. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is gonna go against the defense.
Encroachment, defense.
He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Even with the assist from that defense, still 3rd down here. Now to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
The Vikings into victory formation here as they take a knee. The 49ers will call their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Your favorite formation, right, Brock? The victory formation here as he takes a knee.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. They did their part, Brock, defending the home field, using that advantage to secure the victory. We know home field advantage is a real thing. The crowd They did their part too, adding to just an awesome atmosphere, helping energize those players at big moments in today's ball game.
Yeah, it is super fun to win on the road. I'm not going to lie, to quiet the crowd. But you know what's even better? When you get to celebrate with your family, your friends, your hometown people, your community, and more importantly,